Hello and welcome everyone. Today I've got the incredible pleasure to interview Ania Jeffries. Ania, welcome. Ania is the founder.
Thank you.
Ania, you have done so much. You're the founder of Women Work. You're an ambassador for Girl Rising. You work with Princess Trust. You are international #1 best-selling author. You are a broadcaster. You're a speaker, and you're just all-round inspiration. I think it's a massive pleasure for me to be able to interview you today. And I've got millions of questions, but I wanted to start with a very interesting adventure that you're creating for next month. So I know about the female entrepreneur adventure expedition that's happening in October. Can you please tell me a little bit more about it and what inspired you to initiate it?
It's the Female Entrepreneur Adventure Expedition. It's taking place in Malawi from the 13th to the 20th of October. And it's a team of 14 women who are all about wanting to make an impactful change in this world, leaving that footprint, wanting to grow new collaborations, build new networks, share their expertise, learn from new cultures. And it's been my dream since my early 20s to create such an expedition. And it really comes back to one very pivotal moment in my life. In 1991, when I was in a train crash, I was high on drugs and drove into the buffers of Cannon Street Station. And for many years, I couldn't talk about that moment. It was so traumatic for me. But what I also realized was it was the moment that completely changed my life. And we are all hit by daily challenges. We are all hit by moments of overwhelm. More of us will admit to the fact that, that we find transition very, very hard. And I realized that in those years, I changed in so many ways. I was pushed out of my comfort zone in so many ways, but I grew exponentially in so many ways. And life is all about growth, positive mindset, and pushing yourself every day to do something that you dream about but might never action. And that's what the Female Entrepreneur Adventure Expedition is all about. It's actually creating those dreams for the next generation and inspiring others through your actions to create purpose in their life and create happiness.
Wow, that I think what a story. It sounds amazing how you have turned something so traumatic into a more positive thing in your life and living with purpose. You have chosen Malawi for your expedition. Is there any reason why you have chosen this particular destination?
Yes, there is a reason why I've actually chosen Malawi. My husband is from Zimbabwe, and he has spoken about Malawi for years and years and years. A fifth of Malawi is covered by Lake Malawi. It is known as the Jewel of Africa. It is one of the poorest, least developed countries in Africa, but one of the most beautiful. And we had a moment, again, a traumatic moment in our life when a member of our family was diagnosed with DVTs and pulmonary embolisms. And again, I actually thought I have to create something which could have been very negative for the family into something very positive. And that's why I decided to create this expedition. I thought, we've spoken about Lake Malawi, let's now do something. Let's create an expedition which is going to create that positive mindset, that moment of purpose, that moment of network. And you know that everything in life, I'm a great believer, you can no longer survive in today's economy as an entrepreneur working on your own. It's just not possible. You've got to grow new networks. You've got to grow new collaborations with other people. And you have to also inspire the next generation to do the same. And so again, this is all about growing new collaborations in one of the most beautiful places in the world.
I agree. I think collaboration is everything right now. And I think it also sounds fantastic that it's not collaboration within the UK, but you obviously will be going to another country. I really wish that I could go. This is like something that's totally up my street, and I really wish that I could go. But because it's next month, I'm unable to. But I'd really like to hear what will be happening, because it sounds truly incredible. It sounds, I love your ability to turn the negative into positive and turn challenges into opportunities, and how you talk about growth. What will be happening for the 14 very lucky female that will be part of the expedition?
It is so exciting, Nina. It is really so exciting. And I can't even believe that we have been able to create something so amazing. So for me, it was all about creating a challenge. That was one element of it. So the challenge is you have to climb Mount Malanje. So all of us, we are in training now to do that. And for some people who drive everywhere by car, it's a challenge in itself. So we have also organised a whole load of activities which are tailor-made to you. So it's a team of 14 women. We had a full team of 14 women till a month ago. We've had a couple of women drop out. So there are 2 places available. So if there is anyone listening who would like to be part of this expedition, then please connect with me. The tailor-made activities, so for example, the women who are joining the expedition, they come from different walks of life. We have a TV producer from BBC South East, we have a divorce coach, we have a nutritionist, we have a business coach, we have a survivor of sexual abuse. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But these are all women who are going to be sharing their knowledge and their expertise with women in Malawi. So we have organised trips to an HIV centre. We have organised a workshop with women who suffer from sexual abuse. There's a business coaching group. We are also going to be running a small social media group whereby we're going to teach women in Malawi how to do a 2-3-minute pitch, like an elevator pitch, when they are trying to create new business. We are going to be going to the Samaritans Trust. It's a children's street project. We are going to be also visiting a radio station. So Siobhan Daniels, who is a TV producer, she's also an ex-radio broadcaster. As you know, I'm a radio broadcaster as well. So Siobhan is going to be taking some equipment to give to the radio broadcasting station, but we also want to learn from them. It's not just about us sharing our expertise. It's about us actually learning from a new culture and hearing how we can improve what we're trying to achieve here globally. And so we're also organising a visit to a breast cancer clinic in Malawi. There is a lady called Dr. Bryony Ackroyd, who is trying to set up 3 centres of excellence for breast cancer in Malawi. Chemotherapy is available, but there is no radiotherapy. So the reality is that there are many women, by the time they're being diagnosed with breast cancer, it's too late for them. And so Beverly Webb she's a sexual abuse survivor. She's bringing some mastectomy bras, which we will be also donating to the hospital. And the other thing that I'm trying to achieve, and I'm looking for sponsors, and I'm not looking for an awful lot of money, anything from £500. In Africa, many girls do not go to school because of menstruation, and there is a very high lack of attendance rate within the schools. So we have found a lady in Malawi who makes reusable sanitary pads, and we would like a sponsor to sponsor this lady to make some, so that we can actually deliver them to a refuge for women and young girls. So if anyone is listening to this and you feel that you'd be able to support us in some way, then please do connect with me.
Oh my God, this sounds incredible.
Nina, there's one more thing I forgot to say. The reward is sleeping on Mumbo Island. That's the last day of the trip, and that is an island that sleeps only 14. Wow. And as you know, we've also got The Way Forward on UK Health Radio, who are following our story, and Key Women in Business magazine, who are also journaling our story throughout Africa. So for any member of the expedition, it's absolutely fantastic in every single possible way.
Oh my God, like I am so jealous that I cannot go. Like, it sounds so incredible, and I will certainly be sharing the message about what you ladies are doing, because I think it's so important, and hopefully we can find sponsors quickly, because I think this just sounds out of this world. And you know, the mutual benefit for the ladies, like all the skills and the diversity of skills and backgrounds that will be coming together to collaborate, also with another country and another culture is, you know, I think it sounds fantastic. And yeah, but I can't go for this one. So can you tell me, if there are people in my position that would like to go maybe on the next one, what are you planning? Like, how can people get involved and more kind of travel with responsible travel and travel on purpose? Are you planning another expeditions like this in the future? Can we get involved? Like, how can we collaborate more? Because I think this is truly incredible.
I have lots of ideas planned for the next few years. I'm already in discussions with various people as to the nature of my next expeditions, and they are going to be very, very different. So my mission for me is to create a platform, a global platform, not just for entrepreneurs, but anyone who really is very passionate about creating change for the next generation. And so there will be lots of opportunities. I will be posting them on my website, which is, can I mention my website?
Of course you can.
I've just literally, okay, well, it was just launched. It's AniaJeffries.com. And I will be updating information on my return from Malawi about all my next expeditions, but they are going to be absolutely fantastic. They really are.
Oh my God, I cannot wait. I can't wait, because I definitely want to be part. Okay, I think this sounds incredible. What's your ultimate dream and a vision? You creating the platform for the next generation. Like, if you could choose like one thing that, you know, you want to create as a legacy, what's Ania Jeffries' legacy?
My legacy, it's funny, I was actually sat in the study, and I was asking myself this question, because I believe that each and every one of us are born to make a difference in this world. And it's all about finding the right people who believe in you, surrounding yourself with the right influences, and knowing that you being born does make a difference. So it's all about self-belief and confidence. And that's one reason why I have just written a book. It's called Confidence in 24 Hours. I wanted to leave a legacy for my children. I have 3 children, but I wanted them also to know that when I was no longer here on this earth, they will always be able to say, my mum wanted to create real change. And for me personally, it is about instilling the self-belief and confidence in my own children, in my family, knowing that they've been born to inspire the next generation. And it's about taking action. It's not about talking about doing stuff. It's not about that Brian Tracy, the one day where people say every single day, one day I'm going to do something. And then they wake up 20 years later and they haven't even taken that first step to action. So it is the legacy to each and every one of you is know that you can make a difference, know that you can change your world, and you can change it right now. You just have to take that first step and action whatever you've dreamt about, and believe everything is possible. Everything is truly possible.
Oh my God, that is incredible, and I couldn't agree more. I agree with everything you're saying. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. And I think it's so wonderful that you also want to create it for your children. But you mentioned your book, Confidence in 24 Hours. When is it coming out? How can we get our hands on it?
It's going to be available on Amazon. It is currently with the publishers now. So I will be, I've already actually posted something on my website about it, but I will be posting it out on social media when it will be ready to be launched. So it will be later this autumn.
That's amazing. I will certainly be following and making sure I'm getting my mitts on it, because it sounds really good. I think I just love your attitude towards life and you know, human beings and what we can create. And I totally agree that nothing is impossible, and we're here for a reason. And you know, you can live with purpose and live your dream life. I think that's fantastic, and I'm just in awe of everything that you're doing. And I'm so jealous of the expedition. I really want to go on one. I will be on the next one. You won't be able to get rid of me. But thank you so much for your time, Ania, this morning. It's been an incredible pleasure. I will certainly be sharing your message with everyone, because you know, I want as many people as possible to come and find you and to get, you know, join, take part in everything that you're doing, become part of the platform, become part of the change and start taking action, because I do agree that everything is about action. You can have the prettiest plans, but if they're only if the plans are only existing in your head, then no one else knows, and then you can't create a change. So this morning has been incredible, and I really appreciate your time, and have an incredible time on the expedition. I will be following whatever you're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we'll be there in my spirit, and I will be there at the next one.